to my podcast where I ramble about all things knitting and everything else I'm currently obsessing about this week. My name is Morgan. This is Rory. She's gonna do what she wants to do. There's no control to her. You can find us at Rambling Needles on Instagram and Ravelry. You can also find the Ravelry group for the podcast. Under Rambling Needle Podcast on Ravelry. And she's decided this, if I don't get knitting done, it's because she does this. She decides that she must be sole center attention. Plus it's nap time. It's right after nap time. Yeah. Alright, let's show finished objects, shall we? So we got a boatload of finished objects this week. Alright, I'm gonna slide you this way. So I can do that. You're over dramatic. Okay. And now she's gonna pout. Alright, so all my finished objects are in this bag. Does make it look like there's more than there is. So let's start with things I was working on last week. So I finished this market bag. So the girlfriend market bag. And so this is the second one I've made out of this color. It's the Lion brand Comfy Cotton Blend. Cotton. In the stained glass colorway. That other dog is Scarlet, if you can hear her. She's in the background. She decided that she wasn't leaving today. So, yeah, Comfy Cotton Blend, Lion brand Comfy Cotton Blend in the stained glass colorway in the girlfriend market bag pattern. And then another same pattern, same yarn. I don't know the colorway. I tried to get online. I couldn't find one. I was good this week. But I couldn't find a colorway name for it. Like I saw pictures with it, but it just said Comfy Cotton Blend. So I don't know the colorway. But I got those two finished. The ends, well, the ones in haven't been woven in, just the bottom end hasn't been woven in. But they're getting washed today, so. Or it's tomorrow. It's kind of late in the afternoon. We'll see. But I got two of those done, so I'm happy. And I'm getting ready to, I was going to cast out another one to make a few more of these. But my sister-in-law wants one. She started crocheting and loom knitting, and she bought yarn like this. She's originally what bought me this colorway for Christmas. She got me that, and then she bought herself one, and now she wants one of those bags out of the colorway she has. So I gotta get that from her and make it for her. Yeah. Is she putting you on video? Your mohawk. Yeah, your hair. Yeah, she's just the hair. She's like staring at you. Okay. And then next we have, okay, so I know I posted a picture on Instagram. It doesn't wide enough. You can't sit like that. She likes to get up on the couch and throw her arms over and sit like that, and she can't do that here. Now she's upset. Cats. I know I posted a picture on Instagram saying that the hats would be on the podcast this week, but they didn't get them last night, so I have them to show, and proof that I actually have two hats. So, I don't know which one I was working on, which one they're identical, same yarn, same pattern. So I've knit two, so you can see the deer on this one, and I know it's blown out like crazy because it's glow stick and Mountain Dew. Oh, you figured it out. And then this one, the other half of the motif, pattern, whatever we call it, the tree. So they're too big on me. Like, I'll put it on, but it's way too big on me because I have a tiny, tiny head. So it comes down way too much, but I have like, I can wear toddler hats. I have a very small head. So they both have normal size heads. I won't even say big heads. They just have normal size heads. Like, I have a 21-inch head, and my brother has like a 23, 24-inch head. So, on the larger side, but it's average. Because I know when I make like just basic beanies to put in my booth to sell, I always have to track my brother down when I try a different yarn with a different stitch count. Like, if I have these needles, so I want to use this yarn, so let's see what happens. Does this fit your head? And he's always like, I'm tired of this. But he puts them on. He's a good boy. He's a good trooper. But I have two of these. And these are going to be entered in the Lonely Knitter and Jordy Knit Strand into Summer Cal. So I do have project pages for both of these. So I'm going to enter those in there. And And then I said no more color work, but we'll see. All I've done is either color work or sweaters, I feel like. So, got those done. Ooh, excuse me. What are you staring at? Yeah, that's not freaky at all. And then, so I decided I just wanted something fun and quick. So I looked at a bunch of patterns. Ooh, excuse me. I think I'm getting hiccups. You know, you can feel it where it's like, I looked at a bunch of patterns because I wanted to make boot topper things. And I really wasn't finding what I was wanting. I just kind of wanted basic, and they all had cables or color work or things like that. So I did a few of them, went through, kind of looked at patterns, and then kind of decided I'll just make my own. So I kind of did a common stitch count throughout all of them and length and went with that. So the first pair I knit is this pair, like this. So I've got both boot cuffs. And I did, a lot of the patterns had doing a knit two together bind off. So that's what I did. So it stretches. But it definitely, because knit two together does flare. Which when it's on, you won't notice it. But it's kind of like, to set them there just to sell, it's kind of, they look different. So I'll sell them. I'll still sell them. And I might put a thing that says, you know, flared in top end. So your light does get whiter as it goes up. So I did that. The yarn is from Red Heart. I don't know the colorway. It was just a random skein sitting there. I know it's Red Heart because I bought it at Walmart, and that's pretty much all we have. But I don't remember what the color was. Are you licking your arm again? She, the doctor said it's OCD, that she licks her arm and then she gets little sores. So we have to be diligent right now. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And then I did a second pair, and I just bound off in pattern. So, I mean, you still get the stretch, but it's not as much stretch, but I tried both pairs on. They both fit kind of the same. So, but another one of these ends have been woven on these. These ends have been woven in a wash because I washed them with the hats, but these haven't. It's also Red Heart yarn. I want to say the colorway is Zebra, but I don't know. I think that's what it was, or that might just be what I call it because that's what it reminds me of. It might be something completely different. Who knows? But, so I think that's everything. Double check my bag. Yeah. I had my Nook in here when I was bringing stuff in and set it down on the table, and it made a hard thump, and I didn't know my Nook was in here, so I had to fall it off and went in there. It's not in here anymore. I took it out because even though it's sturdy, I don't want to break it. This is just a, what's it? Oh, it's Aeropostale. I don't know. I got it at thrift store. It's a nice tote bag. I like tote bags. Yeah, you like tote bags too. Scarlett, what are you doing? Alright, so that's all I've got for finished objects. It was quite the little haul. So I've got 2 pairs of boot cuffs, 2 hats, and 2 market bags. The 222. Oh, it is our 10th episode. I totally forgot about that. I meant to do that, and then that one distracts me, which happens all day long. Yeah, could you say 10th episode? Are you not gonna look at the camera now? Just ignore? Yeah? Okay, so I didn't think we'd make it to 10 episodes. You are gonna hurt yourself. You're stressing me.
What do you mean you didn't think we would make it? Have no faith in us?
No, not that we would. No, we're just procrastinators. And if we,
We changed the schedule to Friday, and it works out
it
great.
works. But the first couple times we're like, we filmed like 3 episodes. And I think they all got uploaded within like a week and a half of each other because it was like, that's just how we are. We've always been that way, though.
Yeah. I forgot to turn my phone off. So.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I'm sure it's Scarlett. Careful. Sorry for the camera shaking. Scarlett's. Come here. You want to show yourself off? Come here. It'll be doggy-centric. Come on. Oh. No, you're not going to jump in Eddie's lap? Come on. Come see. I know. Come on. Come on. There we go. So, this is Scarlett, or the back of her head anyways. Yeah. Yeah. She is my brother and his wife's dog. See, we still got her. Yeah, they still live at home. We all live at home. they got married last July, so they're still saving up and looking for a house. But so we got the baby.
You have like 3 houses connected, so it's not.
Yeah, it's a massive house. It's like 3,000 square feet or something like that. It's ridiculously big, and Scarlett sheds like crazy, and I've got scarlet hair up my nose. Hi, baby. I know. Only you. You know, you just that. So yeah, it's almost like sections. Like we each have our own section. I'm done petting her. She's not in my lap anymore. All right, I got more things to show. All right, this is just a so. I don't know what it's called episode. It's all over the place episode is what we're gonna call it. Yeah, can we show them what's in this bag? I love her, but she's a baby still. So. Not baby, she's 3, but she's okay. I can show things one-handed. We can do that. Okay, so I finally cast on. The tag was sitting there, and I think I knocked it off. I did. Haha! 98.3% cotton, 1.7% elastic. So I bought this months ago. Like, when was that? Did I buy these? Do you remember? You were with me when we went to the yarn store. So was that December? Like, into December, beginning of January. Like, it was...
Yeah. Was that when we went to... No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's when we got them out. That was when we were gonna... IKEA, no IKEA.
Yeah.
The 3 Menard strips. It was... That trip in itself was... Yeah, it was just... It was fun. It was. But it's always when we go shopping. But, yeah, so I bought these, like... It was either the last week of December or the first few days of January. It wasn't...
It was the last week of December because we were off work. It was even earlier than the last... Yeah, it was the last week.
Yeah, it was after Christmas, but I didn't think it was much... It was, like... Probably like the 28th or something. Like, it wasn't that far. I've got scarlet hair. Oh, I know. So. I love that dog, but she's got those little short hairs. Yeah, so I got that because I was in there a couple weeks before that with my mom looking for yarn for Christmas presents. I know, last minute. And she had saw they had knit up a sample, and she really liked them, so I bought them, and it's just been sitting there. I'll get to it. So I got... does this have a colorway? I think Cascade just does names, right? Yeah, so color number 9860, if anybody cares. So it's, and this yarn, if you can see, like, it has the stretch on it. So there was, I looked up the pattern for it, and I cast on, I cast on the toe, and I've just started knitting just a little bit past the increases, because I wanted to try it on my mom's foot, because I read the pattern is for like a size 7 to maybe an 8. So I'm like, alright, she's got things that, you know, just increase more until you get to the size you need. And then I was reading the, what are those things called? The project, on their projects, and then the notes that people had. And everybody was like, nope, they'll fit, you know, don't worry about it, like, try this or that. And other people are like, I had to increase, you know, 12 more stitches than she said, and I'm a size 8. And I think my mom wears a size 9. I don't know. My shoes are men's, but they're skater shoes, so they're kind of, the sizing's different, so I'm not 100% sure, like, anybody's size. So I cast on it here, and I'm like, let me just see if it'll fit. And it does, so now I've got it. I haven't touched it in, like, that was Sunday, I think. Yeah, I haven't touched it since Sunday, and it's Wednesday. But I keep saying I'm going to do 2 at a time, because I prefer 2 at a time socks. Oh, they're toe-up fixation socks, if I didn't mention that. And I didn't bring my phone to look up who it was by. I knew it was podcast, but I was cleaning the house and didn't realize Caitlin was on her way, so, you know, my notes aren't the best. But I'll create a project page for it. I'm trying to get better at project pages. So I've got them, I just got random needles, same size in here, to stick these on to get to the same point, and then I'll knit them 2 at a time, because I much prefer that. 1, you don't have to count to make sure everything's got the same row. 2, they're done. I mean, it might take a little longer, but in reality, you're knitting 2 socks. No second sock syndrome, which I don't have that. I definitely got hiccups. But it's worth it. And just a little, it's just a little paw stitch marker. I got these, the charms at like Walmart for, I think they were clear for like $2, and there was a thing of like 20 of, there's paw prints and dog bones. And then I just bought lobster claws and did that. I don't know if it might be better if I don't have my finger behind it. So I did that. So I've got those running around. I've got some Buddha ones and some ones I got at Michael's too. Just to have, because they're nice to have. And then this is in my, so I remember I was an Aquatar fan, so I got this. And if you've read the books, you'll understand it. Caitlin has no idea, which is probably best. From, now listen to me, Bookish Stuff on Etsy. So she had them, and it's a decent size. It's just a wedge. It's not marketed as a project bag. She doesn't sell them as project bags. It's just a makeup travel bag, but it's a good size for socks and even hats. I quite like it, so. And I was like, well, I'll find a use for it even if a project doesn't fit me. Because I wanted it. I thought it was funny. Alright, and then the last thing I am working on this week is I cast on the, I dropped that, worsted weight brioche bandana cowl. My yarn is tangled. What are you tangling off? There you go. Tangling on itself. The brioche bandana cowl, the worsted weight version by Lavanya Petronella. I think that's how you say that. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. So I've got that. I cast this on Monday night. No. Yeah, I cast it on and got both yarns connected Monday night, then went to bed because I had to be up at 6:30 and that was like 10:30 at night. So I had to be up at 6:30 the next morning. So I knit all this yesterday and then I haven't touched it today. I have been cleaning house and I haven't knit. I bound off one of the boot cuffs because I had got to that point and then put it down and to work on this. It just never bound it off, so I thought I'd better do that this morning. So the yarn is what I showed that I got last week, the week before. I don't remember what it was. The Cap and Bucky yarn, or the Captain America and Winter Soldier yarn. Bucky, Winter Soldier, same guy. By Flower Garden Designs on Instagram. So this one's the Winter Soldier. This one's Captain America. I knew there wasn't a high contrast because there's a lot of similar colors in them. I didn't really care that I went in knowing that. So you can see the Bucky on the outside, which is darker colors. And then if you flip it over to the what's technically the wrong side, you can see the Captain America colors. So brioche is reversible. So if I weave the ends in right, it will be anyways. So, but I like it. I'm enjoying it. I've been craving brioche. Like I keep saying I'm going to cast it on, and I never do. And then I finally was like, I'm going to do it. And then of course it's 80 degrees outside, so like I'm not going to be able to wear this thing anyways. But I'll have that for next year because if I was doing this in November, I'd still be working on it because it'd be like, I don't want things. I don't go outside in the winter. I don't need to make something because that's how it goes. And it's in my Where Is My Owl project bag. It's just, this one's getting a lot of love, but mainly because I finished the no, that's whatever lives in the wall. Occasionally you'll hear, I don't know if that was in the wall or on the roof. We have a lot of squirrels, so that's probably it. I don't know. It's there. It freaks my sister-in-law out. It's kind of funny. What did I have in this? Oh, I had the market bags. I'm like, I had something in this in the last 2 weeks. And it was sitting next to me because I finished those. And then instantly, it was just sitting there after I caked up the yarn. They were all kind of, and I just grabbed it, threw it in there. So, it's good love. These are just Superman and Ninja Turtle bracelets that I found and just stuck there because I didn't want to wear them anymore. So, Lila Styles, if I didn't say that, is who made the bag. I love her bags. It's canvas. And my bed with Pro Studios bed. So, that is, I say that's all I've been working on, but that's a lot of stuff. I mean, boot cuffs didn't take that long. I could, knit them in the afternoon. She's asleep. To say, it's nap time for her. So, set you here, and we'll move on to acquisitions. Oh, I left. That's right. Okay, so first up, I went to my local yarn store yesterday, which is not River Knits. River Knits, it says it right there. In Lafayette is the closest yarn store to me, and it's, if you go by Google Maps, door to door, it's exactly an hour. So I was already in Lafayette, so I went to it. But I got a thing, they had mohair, was their like table sale of the week. So I got a little thing of just black. I hate hiccups. And I hate the ones that aren't just in a row you can get away with. They just kind of spread out. So I got a thing of mohair, which I really, I've never knit with mohair, so I'm excited. I know Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn, Dragon Horde Designs, That Crafty Dragon, and the Girls in the Yarn Cafe on YouTube. Every time I say her name or I list all these things, I'm like, she's got it going on. I can barely do this. Has got an everyday slouchy beanie, which is fingernail wear held with mohair. So I got black because I knew I had yarn at home that I could mix it with. I have this powdery baby blue yarn that I got from the Lofty Loops. It was part of her Sweeney Todd Mystery Yarn Club. It was first Mystery Yarn Club I ever did. It was first game I got. I love it. But I thought the blue with the black would darken up the blue, but it would also kind of lighten up the black. I think it would be really cute together. I mean, odds are I'm not going to make it right now. But it was originally $8.98 and I got it for 40% off, so I wasn't passing it up. I was really happy with that. And then I left them up there. I have had design for glove in my head. I'm just going to the bathroom. For months now, since excuse me. What is April? It's January-ish, February, Scarlett, you're gonna knock the camera over. She's big. She thinks she's small, but she's big. Yeah, you're big. That was my foot. I moved. Yeah, I moved. My mom's gonna be so aggravated with this. So why'd you let those dogs in there? Yeah, since February, I've had a design in my head. I've had it sketched up on my graph paper. It's color work. And I haven't the thread yarn. Haven't really had the time to do it. I thought I'm doing it. I want to wear these things, and it's 70 degrees outside, so let's make a pair of gloves. And so I went in looking for yarn, and she had yarn. That was the shawl behind me. It felt like something else. She had yarn in a clearance basket by the door, by her register in the door there, kind of the way it sits. And so I want black and red. And so she had yarn that was clearance down. It was $11.25. It didn't have the tags on it. And she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, I don't care. I said, $11.25 for a skein of yarn. I'm getting finger weight. I don't care. That's what I want. The red was more of a maroony color, but I knew I had a red at home that I could just swap it out with. I have yarn that I had bought before for the Oracle shawl that I have a red, but actually I think I like the maroon better because I think it'll go better with the purple that I have. So we just swapped those and it works perfect. Yeah, so that yarn is sitting in the living room next to my chair right now, with my graph paper and my notebook and all that getting ready to be cast on. I didn't think to grab it, but you'll see that all eventually. I'm sure you'll see it next week. And then I got my Bad Girl Studios minis, the Companions Volume 2. Companions Volume 2, yes, right? The Doctor's Companions Volume 2, yeah, so they're Doctor. So I'm going to leave them in here because I took them out last time, and then I had the hardest time getting them back in here. But I actually got 2 buttons this time, so I need 2 next time. I always think, I'm going to tell her I've got buttons at every one, that I don't need any more buttons, and then I always forget. Especially last time, I completely forgot that these were going up. When I was on my way to town, and just so happened that it clicked in my head. I opened YouTube, and she was posting, listings are going live, and I was like, oh, that's cool. She said, no! Because I had missed the minis in February because I saw it, but I was like, I was at work, I'll deal with it later, and then it was like, no, I missed them. So I made sure to get them. I was like, I'm getting them, and I was so happy because 10 minutes later I got on Instagram again, because I wasn't driving. But let me make that clear. I was in the passenger seat. I wasn't driving going, must buy yarn. I would do that, but I'd pull over. But she had posted, it was 10-15 minutes later, and it was, everything is sold out. So I was so happy because I think I would have cried if I missed these. I think they're really pretty. I'm excited. And then, of course, the Simply Serving charm. It is River's Notebook, and let's see if we can do the charm again. You only have to worry about this once a month.
Once a month is enough.
Once a month is enough.
Back up a little bit.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's River's notebook diary. Spoilers. But I was so happy when I opened it. My mom's like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's River. So I'm super excited. So put that back in there for right now so I don't lose it. Let me just double check all my notes here. Yeah, so that's really all the yarny things I have worked on, bought that. But Sunday night, I bumping into her. I had walked out of my room and about ran smack first into my brother, and he goes, "Here." So he bought me this. He was at Walmart and saw it and thought I'd like it. Cause at first, my brother and I had a relationship, and I was kind of like, "Bye." I was 100%. I was like, "Here, what?" And he's like, "It's for you." "Yeah, why?" And he's like, "Do you already have it?" "No." He's like, "Well, I saw it. I thought you'd like it." I was like, "Aww." But my first instinct was like, "What are you playing at?" Because, love my brother, but that's the relationship we have. Like, what you playing at? But I'm super excited. I flipped through it a couple of times now. I really like it. I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, so I was happy with it. Just over there. A very small table. That's a very big book. Podcasts. So last week I watched one podcast. It was so bad last week. I watched Netflix. I watched The Umbrella Academy again. I love that, by the way. I'm so excited. And Hillywood. If anybody watches Hillywood, it's super cool. They do what's the word? Parodies. I could get the P, and that was about it. Parodies. They've done supernatural ones. They've done 2 supernatural ones now, both times with the supernatural cast, which is really cool. They've done quite a few, so I really like it. But their next one is going to be The Umbrella Academy. So, which it won't be for a while, because they still have to go through funding and crafts and creating and all that. But I'm looking forward to that. So this week I've been watching Jordan Knits, like I mentioned. The Lonely Knitter. Let's see. Bedwolf Girl Sits and Knits had her 100th episode this week, so that was a lot of fun. She did a live airing of it. I only got to catch part of it because, again, I had to go to town. That's a good thing about YouTube, though. It's not like I can only watch it live. I watched the Stranded podcast. I'm getting caught up. I still haven't watched her newest episode, but I watched the one before it and the one she did with her mom, the Ask the Stranded Elf, which I think that's awesome because my mom would totally be my elf. She would be happy about it, but she would. The Nene Expat, I got caught up on her. She just put it, I just saw right when I was sitting down to do it, or when I last looked at my phone, because I don't know where my phone's at. I hope it's in the living room. I've lost my phone. She just uploaded one today, so I'll probably watch it before it gets up. This gets uploaded. I've been playing podcast catch up this week. Lofty Loops, I watched hers this week, got caught up. I watched Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady. Sock. See, who else did I watch this week? Grocery Girls uploaded theirs. I just started it, so I got maybe 15 minutes into it. It's Grocery Girls. You're gonna love it. Mariah. I was like, there's one more. But I was just watching. Mariah Makes on YouTube. So I know Mariah, we do a weekly knit night thing through my friend Dearney. The Dear to Me Knit podcast. She's taking a podcast break right now. And Mariah and I picked up slack. So, go watch her. She's awesome. And I think that's all I watched today. I haven't watched podcasts in over a week. It was just I don't know. I just wasn't in a podcasty mood. I know it's bad to say as a podcaster, but I was watching YouTube.
Oh, don't matter. When are your lives?
When are my lives?
Yeah, that you do them with Dearney and them.
Whenever Dearney decides she's the host of them, so whenever she does them. It just kind of depends. There's 4 of us that do it, so it kind of schedule-wise when all of us can do it.
So you can follow her and then...
Yeah.
She'll tell
yeah.
Okay.
Deadliest Catch came back last week, so I'm excited. Just watched that. I watched that episode today while I was cleaning. So it's just episode 2 of the 15th season. I don't know. I love it. Absolutely love it. There are boats that you don't, well, there's one boat I don't like. If you saw the show, I'd be fine. But I was excited for that because I really like that show. Jane the Virgin's back. Love Jane the Virgin. Those are 2 vastly different shows. Caitlin's like, but I I watch pretty much anything and everything. Wait, I go from, I love like the Saw movies, and my favorite movie up until like 4 years ago was Rent. Big Broadway fan, but no, look at me, a little different, but I love Rent. Rent is something I watched that. That Monday, I think I was watching Rent just because I wanted to watch it. I watch it every couple of months. Yeah, my brain stopped. It was one of those, talk about Rent, stop. I really haven't done anything. Saturday. Oh, forgot about that. All my weeks blend together. I had a stressful Monday evening, so everything is kind of relative to that, and it seems like that's been 6 months. The Lonely Knitter did a virtual knit night through the Zoom app, and that was really cool. There was quite a few on there. I think there was like 13 or 14 of us, and then it kind of dwindled down, and then I ended up having to go to town. So I didn't get to stay all the way till the end, but I did get down to, I think there was like 5 or 6 of us left, and it was a lot easier to talk with just 5 or 6 of us, but it still was really cool to see a bunch of knitters that I've never had any interaction with before. Oh, podcast. That's what I was trying to think of. The Harry Sheep podcast. It's mother and daughter duo, and they are awesome. So I watched an episode Saturday. So I caught that episode that they had uploaded Saturday. I know they uploaded another one because I subscribed, but I haven't got that. I put everything into a playlist and then just play the playlist. And so it just plays in whatever order they get thrown into a playlist. I don't go, well, I want to watch it. No, I'm like, I'll just play a playlist, and where I end up is where I end up. So I did watch that, though. I thought it was really cool. So, that's a squirrel on the roof. I can tell it's chasing a... We have big hickory trees, so it's chasing the hickory nut around the roof, if you can hear that. Well, for you can. Alright, we are having a lot of camera difficulties, so we're going to cut it short this week. But thank you for joining me for 10 episodes, and I hope many more than 10 more. Please hit the subscribe button, the bell to be notified, and let all your friends know, and we will see you next week. Bye!